Hello, everyone. It's been too long since I streamed. About 16 hours. I need to get that hit. That hit of dopamine when streaming. I still have this awful cough. It might go away, who knows. I've had it for years. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna be continuing the tic-tac-toe. On yesterday's stream it just crashed completely. It wasn't even a blue screen of death, it was a black screen actually. It just said there's an error or something on the black screen, restarting. Okay, mic's good. Mic's good. I want to get to a point where where I can actually trust my microphone is behaving correctly instead of having to test every stream, but it's fine. Right. And I also did kick. Why do I keep doing that? I did kick the Discord bots. Because it is awful. Right? Whoever made this bot, it sucks, man. It's got to get fixed. If anyone knows any good bots, please make me aware. For YouTube, obviously. Okay. I'm also trying to see what differences are between my current streams and the streams I did 2 months ago. So this one, my most viewed stream, I think I got about 22 concurrent viewers at once at this stream, and 900 viewers total. And this happened within the first day, 900 views in the first day or two of it being uploaded. I'm just wondering, how did it perform so well? And it got so many likes as well. What was actually good about this video? It says 500 views here, but it's clearly not true. There's 900. That's not true either. Oh, is that a different stream? Alright, whatever. Oh, can I not do that? Hello, original. Hello. How you doing? Alright, I still used copyright music, so first place is always, yeah. The copyright music it can't possibly be affecting my current streams. I'm just wondering why the algorithm isn't promoting the content as much as it used to do. Like when it got 900 views on this stream. It's really weird. I do have an interesting topic to talk about before the stream starts, though. Before I start programming. With the new Python update, 3.14. Oh, what? Bro, what happened? Oh. So that's what crashed my computer last night. When I ran main.cpp, that is what crashed my computer. And the system deleted all of its code in order to save me from future crashes. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Oh. Oh, what? It's a bunch of white space. So I'm wondering why that happened. They should have called it Python for that update. Huh? Oh, wait a sec. Right, this music should be fine to use. It's not copyrighted. No, I don't get it. Ah, what? The digits of pi. Oh, that is so funny. That is funny. Wow, I'm a bit slow. I got it in the end though. I mean, you sent a meme at some point, which was funny. I think it was you that sent it. Yeah, this one. This actually made me laugh. Right. I don't know why. It just did. So, right. I'm gonna check the stream out again. The previous one. See what code it was. It was on your Reddit for you page. Don't use Reddit, man. Come on, man. Oh, actually, I said I was gonna review this Python thing before I continue, which is what I need to do. I want to do. So here, right? I was watching Neural 9's video. Use Reddit and you're proud. Okay, buddy. So in Neural 9's video, which he made today, it just taught me about what's new in 3.14, and they have free threaded. So that means that they removed the global interpreter log. Yeah. So now we can have actual threads that fully utilize the CPU in Python, which is making me want to go back to Python again. When I say go back to Python, I mean like use it for my usual projects as well. Hey, Moki. We are not ready for super intelligence. I'm not watching it right now. What the hell? This is a programming stream. The horror movies I watch are mainly, what is it? Now I always like rewatching Five Nights at Freddy. What the hell did I just say? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say Friday the 13th and the Saw films. What's the other one? Halloween, yeah. Just plain Halloween. There's another one on Netflix that I really like. I just rewatch the same films every single Halloween is really crazy. Yeah, so I did not mean to say FNAF. Forget I said that. Original, you're not funny. You just cry like a little baby. Yeah, I don't think the FNAF movie, the number two, is gonna be good. I watched number one, like when it came out in the cinemas, because one of my friends wanted to watch it, and I joined. And I mean, it was just like a average film, really, not that big of a deal. Also, who likes the what the hell, whatever this is, what I'm wearing, Homer Simpson. Okay, so you can use you can use proper multi-threading now, but just not with all the packages yet because they haven't adapted it. Anyway, back to C++. So let's review. Why did my PC crash? Why did it crash last night? Why are you terrified? So this is the code that I had in main.cpp last night. When I ran this code, it completely crashed. My computer just died at that point. Why? The only thing I could say is that it has something to do with the draw texture function. Moki, now that you say it, well, now that I remember a little bit, I think I have seen that film already. Oh no, I haven't. No, I watched a different one from a similar guy. Maybe used an instruction your CPU doesn't support. You tried that before with AVX 512. What the hell is AVX 512? CPU architecture. I use the same instructions that I always do when I use Raylib. The only thing that would be weird is draw texture. I'm guessing though. It compiled to an unsupported assembly instruction. How would something like that happen? I'm gonna try reproduce the error. How it happened. If the stream just dies, you guys know why. But it was definitely something to do with the library, with Raylib. Why are you getting annoyed? Return value type does not match the function type. What? Oh, I have to do int. I swear that works in C. You could do void main. So you can do void main. Alright. Anyways. Let's try this. Okay, the PC didn't crash this time. So, let us try the thing that actually did crash it this time. So where is it? Draw texture. Screen width. Oh, it's the other way around. Yeah. This is the exact code that I ran yesterday. There is no differences. And it crashed yesterday, and it didn't crash now. No, you mean it compiled to... Yeah. It could just be a corrupt kernel, and it's very rare used call or sum. Maybe just repair Windows. Okay, I'll give it a try. You can do void main, but you need to return nothing and not return 0. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You're not supposed to return anything when you do void. It's in the screen now. So what I wanted to do yesterday is 579 times 522. So what's this bit at the bottom then? This black bit. What's that? Uh, Maybe I put it the wrong way around. Okay, that fixed it. So I just put it the wrong way around. So that's the tic-tac-toe starting thing. What was the other instructions I had? You think this is the command to repair Windows? I do recognize that command from when I watched some YouTube tutorials, so I think it is safe. Is there a way that I can pin a window to the front of the screen? Some apps can do that, but they can be done through code only. At least from my knowledge. How to... I'll search up on the screen, actually. How to set up... Wait, how to use an icon with Raylib. Oh, it has to be ICO. Okay. PNG to ICO. So what I did the other day was good. All right. In it, here it is. ICO. And if this works, I can delete the PNG. It doesn't work. Okay. I'm gonna test out if Gemini is better than ChatGPT. So I'm in Raylib, C++. This code doesn't set the window icon. The user interface is definitely much cleaner. I like it, but I like it more already. It's spiking the dopamine levels. Incorrect file path. Definitely not. It works best with a standard PNG. It didn't work with either. So I need to do this then. Is image ready? That is not even a real function. That is not even a real function. What? We're on 8% of the scan, by the way. Original. It's a bit slow. So if the pointer is null, 20 minutes, that's all right. Unload image. So that is correct. Icon.data. So that checks if the pointer is null. Then set. Bro, wait, I just realized. Look how ugly these braces are. What kind of a font is that, Gemini? That's awful. Set window icon to icon. Why isn't it working? Ah, typo. And then here, I do unload image. It says it unloads it from the CPU and puts it in the GPU. Okay, cool, I guess. Did not work. Okay, it's not working. I'm not giving up. I'm just going to do it later. I'm going to add a to-do for that later. What would happen if I do black, actually? Okay. What did I say the next steps were? When you grow up, you want to be the guy on the internet who makes fake transparent images. That is so devilish. That is devilish activities, man. amount of pain I've had from those images is insane. When trying to download one. Did bro just say awesome sauce? A lot of femboy sharks in IKEA. You sound like a fever dream, man. Where else did you see in IKEA? I wouldn't be surprised if you said femboy monkeys. Original's the OG, man. Blahaj. What does that mean? Oh, the toy shark, yeah. What am I doing? How to check where the player clicked on the screen in Raylib. I might switch my browser because the Raylib, this section here, the AI is really sucky. Really sucky. You should get one too. They're nice and fluffy. Do you see how fluffy this thing is I have on right now? It's making me sleepy, actually. This is the fluffiest thing I have. I don't even know why I'm wearing it. I thought it'd be funny. To check where the player clicked on the screen, you can use get mouse position. And you had no nightmares. Where are all the other guys? They've despawned, man. Everyone's despawned. So I'm thinking of putting the text of like the status of what's going on up here. So that's what I'm gonna do now. But again, I don't want to put this all in main. So I would do this in draw game. Original, do you use C? You use C, right? You're a C++ hater. I'm just reminding myself what your stance is. Header. What is it? Game. I guess this all can just be put in game though. In its all, and then update frame, and that will be, what will it take? Well, nothing. I guess we'll just draw the texture. Oh wait, we're gonna have some sort of global thing that we can access that tells us where, no, that tells us which squares have already been accessed by the users, which squares have been put their symbols on, you know. Why can't I speak English? Which squares have been touched by the users? Windows closed. Crazy. I was wondering why it's so hot. No, you just hate every language equally. Just not equally. Oh, no. You gotta make sure it's equal. Then it's just and fair. If you hate everything equally, then it's fair. Otherwise, it's discrimination. It's discrimination, brother. I'm joking. So I'll grab that. We don't want any of my code in here. We'll put this in here. Oh, this is the H. Oh, we don't have the blank board. Wait, okay, we need to get a reference to the blank board. So, blank board. What is that? Texture 2D. Okay. So let's see if this works. Update frame. Before I move on. Oh, it's not in the header file. I'm gonna put it in the header file. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, I didn't even run the code yet. Wait a sec. That's gonna be a bad thing. Let's do update frame. Yeah. And then we pass in as a reference the blank board. Hopefully this works. Oh, it actually works. This is the first time I've used passing by reference in a real app before, where someone hasn't told me how to do it. I did it by myself. So that's nice. I would wish the board would be a public thing, a public variable of some sort. But I don't know how to do that. No, I'll call it blank board. Call it blank board. So we don't confuse ourselves with the board that has the symbols on it as well. Okay. How would I how would I write it though? How would I organize it to find out where the player actually touched on the screen. If they click on the top left box, if they click on the top left box here, we can display a cross there, for example. But how would I represent that? How would I store it in the code? That's the question. What would be the most efficient way? You should hear roaming rant about communism at some point. Very entertaining. Yeah. I think he did that a few times. Yeah, for example here. He didn't rant about it, but he put his favorite emoji. When did he rant about it? I don't remember him ranting. Not in public. Oh. Okay. The frame and then what is it? When you get I think it'll be a vector. I might as well. I haven't included a vector yet. So let's do this. Update frame not found. You liar. It's right here. Oh, with this parameter. Okay. So why are you complaining? You silly Billy. Why are you complaining? Vector. Why is vector not working? I think that's that's from Raylib. That's not a real thing. It's the vector. So why are you complaining, huh? STD. What? What? I bet you could get him to do it because he seems very eager to spread his word. Just don't oppose him as you're the devil's advocate. All right. I mean, if anyone says outrageous stuff, I will discipline them in one way or another. I forgot the data type. My bad, gang. My bad. It would just be int, really. 0 for empty, 1 for occupied. Used positions. There it is. Wait. Why am I using a vector? Oh, I was thinking of using an unordered map. But I don't think that's necessary either. If I can use indexing, right? I'll search up. Can you use indexing with vectors? I completely forgot. I think it's a yes though. Okay. So then if I do for a test, draw text and then of course that's not gonna work. We'll just make this a string then. No, still doesn't work. Oh, I need to do C string. Yeah, it works. Okay, that's what we're gonna do from now on then. I'll do one indexing. Right. Mm. And it wants this as a reference as well. Well, I want it as a reference. So that's what I'm gonna do. What? Yeah, we good, we good. We good. Why are you still green? It's not found. You liar, it's right there. You absolute melon. Ah, it's because I didn't put the ampersand. Oh my. It's so nitpicky, man. Okay. So now you're not gonna complain anymore. That's it. Let's go. So 1, yeah. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. That's what I want. So the debugging is good. Testing worked. I'll just start all of this as a 0. Not that I agree, but his view would entail he would hurt anyone at least. He wouldn't hurt anyone. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He would not hurt a fly. He's like the cutest 15-year-old I ever met. No, but Roaming is a smart guy, I gotta say. He's one of the smartest kids. One of them that I met. Okay. So we can do that. Oh, what's that? It must be an L value. I forgot what L values are. No, that's so annoying. Jamie taught me it about 1 or 2 weeks ago. I completely forgot again. And I also looked at a tutorial. L values. It's just what's on the left side of the equation, right? So this is the L value, and then this is the R value. That's what I remember. But it is an L value. Left value. What's left on the expression? Oh, I can't believe I forgot it. I did 2 separate learning sessions on this, and I forgot it. No. No. Are you telling me, bro? This entire time, you guys couldn't even hear the music. I don't believe that. So I've been listening to music this entire time by myself. That is insanity. By myself. That is insanity. You don't want music? Really? I've been having this playlist up all this time, man. Oh. You're the only one here that is true. That is true. Okay, fine. You shall get what you want. Original. Since you're being loyal, I'll turn off music. Yo, I just looked at my desktop. It just changed background and I just saw this. Also, this thing is still on 8%. Okay. You listen to them then. If that's if you're multitasking, listening to Code Gabe, and also those rock bands as well, fair enough. But this is broken. It's been on 8% for the past half an hour. What? Um, I pressed Control C and then it just went up from wherever it was 8% to now 26. It needed some encouraging words. Control C. Cool. Also, this toe, give me the side eye, man. What the hell? What are you looking at? But that is a beautiful image. It reminds me of when I went to Turkey and I did scuba diving. It's really nice. So back to this one. Don't talk about the outside world to me. I'll talk to you about whatever I want. If you don't like it, that's a skill issue. What should the question be on the poll? Also, you didn't unmute because on the call because I just wanted to watch there while the stream was off, and I sound like an infant. Original, did your voice not drop yet? I mean, you're only you're only like 14 now. It's fine. You've got nothing to worry about. Everyone's at different stage. Hello, Goku. Good job, Goku. Thank you for coming into the stream and infiltrating us with your gamingness. Yeah. Just had a yeah. You're the BO2 fanboy, not me. You're the BO2. That's loud. Yeah, but who's the one actually playing BO2? It's not me. Oh. So what was it? What was the next thing I was doing? Oh, I was checking whose turn it is. Okay. Check turn. Okay. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe that most of the variables that we're going to use are going to be declared in the main file, and then we can pass them by reference to the to the functions. Run in Stormworks when? Don't know what they are. How many hours you got in BO2? In my life, what the Steam counter is not accurate. In my life, probably a few thousand, something like that. A couple thousand. I mean, yeah, couple. You have 7 hours in your entire life playing Black Ops 2. We don't like couples on this stream, man. We don't like that. What the hell? Just made its own file. Main.h. What? What is main.h, blood? That's the most weird header file I've seen in my life. So let's make here. Oh, we don't need to make this. Check turn. I'll just do this in the update frame. So check whose turn. And then we'll say it initializes bool. It initializes with 0 first. So I don't believe I need to write anything. 0 means true, right? Does 0 mean true? It feels weird without music. 0 is considered false. Okay. Okay. So then if this boolean is true, which is 1, then it's player 1's turn. If it's 0, then it's player 2's turn. So 1 is true. I'll just write here. 1 is true. 0 or anything else is false. Goku hasn't been here for long enough, that's why. Alright, Goku, see you later. Guess it's just you, man, me, then Pookie. Who's Pookie? I better hope I'm not Pookie. I can't believe I just said that sentence. Original, you're making me say some stuff I never said in my life before. You're gonna go emulate Cod World at War. Cool, man. Let's see how much money that gets you in the future. You're making me blush now. The complete opposite. You're making me want to jump off a cliff. Okay. I'm so tired. Game. No, we don't have that. We don't need that. And we can get a reference to bull whose turn is it. So if it's a reference, we can change it in this file, but it's going to change throughout the entire program because we're changing the value in the memory location instead of copying it. I think that's how it works, and I hope that's how it works because that would make my life so much easier. So if whose turn is it? So if that's true, that means it's player 1. Choose 1. Player 1 choose. Okay. And we want this screen. Wait a second. Wait a second. How are we accessing screen height when there's no screen height variable in this entire file? I'm not even getting it as an argument. Whoa, wait, does that mean I can put it here? Wait, what? Wait, what? That is sick. Wait, how does that work? I think it's because it's context, but it's evaluated at compile time. Oh damn. So if I do this, it's not gonna work anymore, technically. Oh what? It still works. Bro, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Where is it getting screen width from? I don't even need to in it to get that really. Whoa. How original. Yeah, Goku, show us the art. Goku has amazing art, to be fair. Very good art. Goku, put your art in the. Actually, don't put it in the Discord. Where I say, you can put it in memes. You can put it in memes, not in general. Not in general. I have seen his drawings; they're quite nice. So screen height, and then huh? Two unresolved externals. Okay, okay, buddy. I know what the problem is. Yeah, I just realized I don't even need to do that. I can just do get screen height and get screen width. Boom. I've muddled this bit around. I know, I did. I know I did. I should probably fix that before it gets too late. So where did I initialize? Oh, here. I don't know why I put it in the header file. It's alright. So get screen height and then get. Well, that's clearly the wrong way around. Get screen width. Get screen height. 32. White. Blue. Bro, what's the problem? I know the problem is. Oh, I know what the problem is. I'm trying to refactor the code too much. Okay, this will work now. Hmm? But I did nothing different. Why is it give me an error? So it works. So why are you having a spaz when I do this? Bro. What? Ah, update frame. It's because I didn't put the parameter in. Okay. That's me being silly. Why isn't it? Too many arguments. No. Update frame. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The third one's missing. So we need a reference to bool. No, bool reference to whose turn is it. Okay. Okay. Hello, Salvador Dali. What am I making? I'm making TicTacToe with a GUI. Because having it in the command line interface is boring. So this is what we got right now. The text is currently not displaying for some reason. Oh, it's I didn't write the code for it. Okay. Yeah, it is boring. A little bit. Well, at this point, I might as well just put 0 in there, or 100. Play one, choose a square. Okay, and now we just got to get to the input. Oh, I got to do, actually. And then we'll do whose turn is it equals whose turn is it. So that hopefully should change the value in memory and not the local copy of it. Any display output is a sign of weakness. Real programmers don't make mistakes. Original, what are you talking about? Pretty little baby finger you got there. What, this one? I'd actually like to show you something about that. I hope the camera gets it. That's way too much. You can see a little bit. Yeah, that's it. You can see my calluses on my hands. Original, you probably don't even know what calluses are at your tender age of 12. But yeah, you get calluses from working physically. Pretty symmetrical squares, asymmetrical squares. In my books, they are fine. They are chill. So why is the text spazzing out? It didn't do that beforehand. Ah, that's why. That's why. Uh, so this should only be run once. We need to pause after calling update frame in order to get the input, the click input. Get, what was it again? Get mouse. It's here somewhere. Also, is this on? Oh, original is still not working. Original, I don't need your consent. Of course they exist. Yeah, this scanf thing is not working. What is Rice? It's a programming language. Okay, that didn't work. But at least we know there is a major problem with my system. That's what we found out at least. Get mouse position. This should be the other way around, but okay. You spelled consent wrong, by the way. Gabe's quotes channel. No, we need to have context. If they get pulled out of context, I'm gonna go to jail pretty soon. I guess we'll do it here. And then don't tell me don't tell me mouse position is a local variable. That would be insane. Oh, what? Okay. So now that we have the mouse position, let's see what is drawn. Oh, but it's a vector too. I'll just output it to the console. Right. Hmm? What's going on? Why are you? Oh, I can't output vector two to a console. That's crappy, man. Still building to like so yeah. I mean, it's quite hard to build it when the computer crashed last night. I'm trying to output this vector mouse position to the console, but it doesn't accept vector twos. Vector.x. Oh, apparently it does. Uh, okay. You got a new room, nice. You lost everything in it? No, no. The only thing that got deleted was the main file, main.cpp, because there was buggy code inside of it, which actually caused the system crash. I still don't know what code it is. Original guess is it is broken assembly code, but I don't know. I don't think how that's possible. Because I ran the code again at the start of this stream, right at the beginning, and it was fine. There was no problems. Oh, I can use rectangles. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to make a struct for this. Struct positions. No, I don't need to do that. I can just make a vector of rectangles. That's not gonna work, is it? Mm. Hello, Moki. Original Moki, actually. We've got two now. Mouse button is not a function, don't call it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's test it out, actually. So when I click on a screen, it should show in the console. It's not showing. No. It's not outputting it to the console. Okay. So I think this is never running. I'm gonna do a see out test to see if it even works. It might just be that. It does work. Test. Okay, so there is an issue with this if statement. This see out is correct, but it seems like it's never evaluating to true. Oh wait, did it work there? I thought I did I read something? I thought it worked there. When I cancelled it. No, it didn't know. Moki, do you like music? Or actually does anyone like music? Being in the stream. When it was just me and Original, he said that everything was fine if we just kept it as no music. Actually, I'll put it up as a Q&A. There's a poll in the chat. That's a good question. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. You want music? What kind of music? Do you want the music that I like? I'm not even sure people like the music I like. I just put it because I like it. All right. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back in a minute. All right. Be back in a minute then. Okay. Anyone got a solution? Well, I have to use our trusty friend Gemini, which is better than ChatGPT. I think. I'm sorry, original. It has to be done. Of course, the issue is most certainly that Gemini speaks like a absolute posh British guy compared to ChatGPT. let me show you how ChatGPT talks. Everyone, watch this. Watch this. Now this is a good AI. Functioning nominally. That's beautiful. Wait, what did it say? User inquiry response. I like that. I like that. I wish Gemini was like that. It's funny. So Raylib checks for input every frame. Code that needs to react to input must be placed inside. Yeah, it is. It is inside the while loop. Because this gets run inside the while loop. So okay, I guess I'm gonna make another function then. What else do I need? That's it. That's it. Okay. And then I will make this here. I don't even need all those arguments up there. I can remove it actually. And I think I will. Oh, I'll leave it like this for now. Okay. So I don't think it likes it that it's in begin during, after begin during. So if I do it here, what's the function called again? Turn manager, right? Turn manager. And we want a reference to whose turn is it. It says it'll work now. I highly doubt it, yeah. Yes, exactly. That's right. Try move update frame before beginning draw for update input event. Is mouse button pressed? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's before begin drawing now. Yeah, so we get the mouse position. We check if it's left. Maybe it doesn't like it that's in a function. In a separate one. Yeah, that's what I did. Mouse position. If is mouse button pressed, mouse button left. And then begin drawing after. Okay, so now it's working. Now it is working. What happens if I do down? Ah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Oh, it even gets the position outside of the screen. It's relative to where it is on the screen though. Yeah. That's crazy. So if I put it down here. Cool. That makes sense. So you want it to be pressed then, obviously. And then... So, what's the difference? Why does it work now? It didn't work before. What? Yeah, but it works. I don't know why though. It works, but I don't know why. Turn manager. Oh, it's because of this. Let's turn that off. It works now. It's because I had a little stupid bit of code that was messing everything up. If I put it down here, will it work? No. Okay. I will sort that out at some point. To do fix. That's the best to do statement I've ever seen. Okay. Now I gotta check the coordinates. So if it's within this area, this rectangle, I'll put the symbol there. If it's in this area or this one, etc., I'll do that. So I think there is a built-in function for that. I can do it manually, but there should be a function for that uses rectangles. And I can just make a struct for that, so I searched this up many times before, but I keep on forgetting. So X, Y, and then width and height. So X and Y, that's going to be from from 0 to 100. Oh. Yeah, that's the top left corner then. Yeah. Should be at least. And then the width and the height. Well, I don't know how big it is. How am I supposed to know that? Oh. Oh, I guess we could do some brute force ugly techniques over here. Between here and here. So I guess we could say so from 100 until 280. So that's 160 difference. Okay. This is such a sketchy way of doing it, man. So 160. I didn't get the width though. So let's get the width. Boom. Yeah, 0 obviously until about 197. You can say that. Now I gotta remember what these values mean. Привет, comrade. Привет, my man. How are you doing, comrade? Top middle. And I just gotta do this then. To do complete the positions. I'll start them off now and then I'll finish them off at another point. Top right. I don't think this is a good way of doing it, but my way or the highway. Middle left. This is, I think, the ugliest code I've ever written in my life. Yeah, I remember you're Ukrainian. How do you say hi in Ukrainian? I remember you showed up in a previous stream and I haven't seen you ever since. Привет. Isn't that what I said? The most common way is to say привет. Tell me if I was wrong though. I know you're Russian, man. Bottom left. How are you doing though? It's been a long time since I saw you here. I guess do I've... Yeah, I gotta do it. Okay, that's the ugliness done out the way. Yeah. Oh, right. So it's a one letter difference, and I'm guessing the pronunciation is different as well. Привет is Russian, and Привет is... Well, no. Привет is Ukrainian, and the other one is Russian. That makes sense. Alright. Thank you for the language lesson. I didn't know that. Привет. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Ah, yeah, there's the letter E isn't there. I did some research actually today about the difference between the Ukrainian language and the Russian language, and it said something like the languages are similar only 62%. So Ukrainians can understand Russians, but Russians can't understand Ukrainians in some parts. Only 62% of the language is similar. That's what the statistic I read earlier said. Something like that. Yeah. Alright. I gave myself a few things to fix now for tomorrow's code. At least we got the place position. We did make a bit of progress today. I'm glad about that. But the text isn't showing. Oh, that's because of that. Right. I'm wondering why this isn't showing. Oh, it's because I never changed this. Okay. So now if I show this... Oh, wait. If I show this, then we're going to have an epilepsy warning. So be... Alright. The epilepsy isn't too bad. It seems like it's preferring the pink text over the blue one, because that's the most recently drawn text on the screen. Makes sense. So this should actually fix it now that I'm thinking about it. Only if it's clicked left, it will go on the next one. Okay, but the other one is still drawn. That's weird. How do I undraw the text? Oh, that's because of this. Alright. Okay. So when I click it, it shows both of them at the same time. And it actually crashes the program. Brilliant. Let's not do that then. Alright, I'll fix the rest tomorrow or another time. Original's back. Original, you're coming right when I'm closing the stream, you know. That is going to be the end. For now. Look at this beautiful turtle. Very nice. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. It's time to go to sleep now. Oh. You burnt your little tongue, bro. What? Did you have a hot chocolate? You forgot to blow it. Pause. Anyways. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching the stream. I hope you all enjoyed. even though it was me and original most of the time. Your whittled tongue, yeah. Alright then. Good night, everyone, or good morning if you're in Australia. Who knows? See you next time. Goodbye.